Hello, everybody. I'm Michel Janssen, Chief Research Officer for Everest Group, and I'm joined by Chunky, our Practice Director in the IT Services Group.
Hey, everyone.
Today, the topic's a little different. I know a lot of you hear us talk about some of the really big players in the IT services marketplace. We want to keep track of what's going on with the big boys and how they're doing and what their value propositions are. But today, we're going to be a little different. We're going to talk about IT specialist. Okay, so this is a group of individuals that may not be household names. We're going to feature them in a July 6th webinar. And Chunky, tell me what makes this group interesting to examine.
Yeah, so unlike the large global service providers, these specialists are much smaller in size. So usually they focus on 3 to 4 things, but the difference is that they have a lot of depth in these areas. So oftentimes enterprises work with these specialists because they bring in some unique niche capability that enterprises sometimes do not get from the larger vendors. So this is where specialists come in.
Yeah, and I have to admit, I haven't heard of many of these names, but one group that caught my attention were the cybersecurity. And I know that's a very hot topic in the marketplace with the enterprises today as they look to shore up their security, and the last thing they want to do is be part of the headlines that are making the rounds almost every day now. Talk to me a little bit about that group.
Yeah, so I think the first thing that you mentioned, right? So yes, you're right. These are not household names. So in fact, the only people that would know them are the people who are deep in that area, right? So you would expect the chief security officers to know who these are. And talking about some of these players, right? So all of them are doing interesting work. So take SecureWorks, for example. They are working on security by design, so which means embedding security within your processes that can help such future breach, or that can stop some of these breaches from happening.
Yeah, and I'm guessing it's a little more complicated than updating your virus software. Probably a little more to it than that. So anyway, all right, well, good. Again, not everybody's going to recognize every one of these, and not every one of these are important to your organization. But we do think it's important to review this as a group, and we have that webinar coming up on July 6th. And so I'd encourage you to click the link, and we'll get that posted up, and hope to see you at that webinar. Thank you, Chunky.
Thanks, everyone.